In the rugged mountains of Dagestan, a region known for producing some of the toughest fighters on the planet, a new champion was forged. This is the story of Islam Makhachev, the man who rose from a small village to conquer the world of mixed martial arts. Born on October 27, 1991, in Makhachev, the capital of the Republic of Dagestan, Islam's journey began in the small, remote village of Burshi. Life here was simple, but it instilled in him a discipline and resilience that would define his future. From a young age, he was inseparable from his childhood friend, a name that would later become legendary, Khabib Nurmagomedov. They trained together, wrestled together, and dreamed together. Their playground was the unforgiving terrain of Dagestan, and their mentor was Khabib's father, the late, great Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Abdulmanap's gym was more than just a training facility. It was a crucible where boys were turned into men and fighters were molded into champions. Islam, alongside Khabib, absorbed every lesson, mastering the art of Sambo, a Soviet martial art and combat sport. Islam's talent was evident early on. He became a World Combat Sambo champion in 2016, a testament to his exceptional grappling prowess. But his ambitions stretched beyond the Sambo mat. He wanted to test himself in the ultimate arena of combat sports, the UFC. Making his professional MMA debut in 2010, Islam quickly built an impressive undefeated record. His dominance on the regional circuit caught the eye of the world's premier MMA organization. In 2015, he stepped into the UFC octagon for the first time, securing a submission victory over Leo Kuntz. The world was put on notice. A new force from Dagestan had arrived. However, his journey was not without setbacks. In his very next fight, he suffered his first and only professional loss, a knockout at the hands of Adriano Martins. For many, a devastating loss like that could break their spirit. But for Islam, it was a crucial lesson. He returned to the gym with renewed focus, determined to never feel that sting of defeat again, and he never has. What followed was one of the most impressive winning streaks in UFC history. Islam began a relentless march through the lightweight division, dismantling opponent after opponent with his suffocating grappling and ever-improving striking. He wasn't just winning, he was dominating. Fighters like Gleison Tibau, Kyan Johnson, and Arman Tsarukyan all fell victim to his suffocating pressure. The fight against the Tsarukyan, in particular, was a high-level grappling chess match that showcased the depth of Islam's skill, earning both men Fight of the Night honors. As his win streak grew, so did the comparisons to his mentor, Khabib. The parallels were undeniable. The Dagestan wrestling base, the calm demeanor, the inevitable takedowns, and the crushing top control. Islam wasn't just a protege. He was the heir apparent to Khabib's throne. He continued his ascent, submitting skilled grapplers like Davi Ramos and Drew Dober. He then faced Thiago Moises, another submission specialist, and beat him at his own game, securing yet another victory by tap-out. His striking, once considered a potential weakness, was becoming a legitimate weapon. He showcased this newfound confidence in his first-round TKO victory over a tough veteran, Bobby Green. With an undeniable 10-fight win streak, his shot at the title was finally here. The stage was set for UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi. His opponent was the submission king, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira, the man who held the record for the most finishes in UFC history. It was a classic striker versus grappler matchup, but many wondered if Islam's Sambo would be enough to neutralize Oliveira's treacherous Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Islam answered those questions with an absolute masterclass. He controlled the fight from the opening bell, dropping Oliveira with a clean punch in the second round before sinking in a deep arm triangle choke. The king of submissions was forced to tap. Islam Makhachev was the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion. In a powerful, emotional moment, he dedicated the victory to his late coach, Abdulmanap, with Khabib by his side, fulfilling a plan set in motion years ago. But a new challenge immediately emerged. In the crowd that night was the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, the featherweight champion, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. The two agreed to a champion versus champion superfight, a battle to determine the true king of the UFC. The fight, held in Volkanovski's home country of Australia, was an instant classic. It was a tactical, back-and-forth war that pushed both champions to their absolute limits. Islam faced adversity, battling Volkanovski's incredible takedown defense and surprising strength. Volkanovski, in turn, had to survive Islam's world-class grappling. For 5 grueling rounds, they went to war. In the end, Islam's hand was raised in a unanimous decision victory. He had not only defended his title, but had also claimed the top spot on the pound-for-pound rankings. He had defeated a legend and proven he belonged at the pinnacle of the sport. But their story wasn't over. Due to an injury to Charles Oliveira, a rematch was set. This time there would be no doubt. In the first round, Islam landed a devastating head kick that dropped the formidable Australian, and he finished the fight with a flurry of ground and pound. He had done it again, this time with an exclamation point. His journey has been defined by discipline, legacy, and an unwavering belief in a plan laid out by a father figure and a brother in arms. He's defeated submission artists, knockout punchers, and pound-for-pound kings. Now, a new rival stands before him, Dustin "The Diamond" Poirier. A fan favorite, a legend of the sport, and a man with knockout power in both hands. It's a clash of styles, a battle between the suffocating pressure of Dagestan and the gritty boxing of Louisiana. Islam Makhachev is no longer just Khabib's successor. He is a champion in his own right, carving his own legacy. From the mountains of Dagestan to the top of the fighting world, his reign is just beginning. The quiet, humble kid from a small village has become the most dominant force in mixed martial arts. The plan is far from over. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look into the life of a champion, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world of MMA